Are you there, 240?
I sure am. Here
Is it
I
Toy?
am. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. It's I. I'm in the house.
I'm so glad
What's
you were
up?
able to come. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I couldn't stop myself from wanting to come on. I love your show. It is wonderful. Me and my man were listening to your show last night, and we really enjoyed one of your shows that you already had on there.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from the D.C. area, Maryland, PG County. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't, because, I ain't really traveled too much out the country. I'm down here in the ATL.
Okay. Now, where are you?
In Atlanta, ATL.
Okay, I used to live there. I used to live in Atlanta.
So you ain't going to come back to visit?
Yeah, one day. Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, because I'm taping my shows here, and I would love to have you on one of my live shows. Girl, that'll be off the hook. But did you know that people be wanting to fuck off your music?
Well, that's what I write it for.
Because I've been playing it all week, and I heard it. I came across you on I See Color, and I came across your page, and I was like, ooh, damn, this shit's sexy and hot, because that's what I put a comment on your page. Did you see
I love that comment.
And I was like, damn, I'm feeling all this. All of my chakras and shit started vibrating, and I was like, oh, that's when I emailed you. I'm like, please, can I put your song on my show? And I wanted you to come on. And whenever you have something you're doing new, all your songs, email me the rest of them, whatever you have, so I can put them up. The people have been digging it. They've been feeling it. They really enjoying you. So that's why I wanted you to introduce yourself to them, come back when you feel like it, let them know where your songs are, like put all the links in there, or just tell them right now, where to get your stuff. Is the album out already?
Yeah, I got a MP3 album. It's just right now, it's just 4 songs on it, and it's at cdbaby.com. You can go in there and just type in the name Toy, TOIHORN. Just type that in, and it'll go right to our store, and you can listen to the songs. It's 4 songs up there. It's only $4, so that's not a lot of money, y'all. So support me. Support me. I'm an independent artist. I'm doing everything myself. I'm doing as much as I can do. So come out and support me. I'm also at www.lulu.com. So if you go there, you can get some of my stuff there too. And check me out over there. But I'm just doing all I can do, and I'm so glad that you have me on your show. I love your shows, girl, on YouTube.
Thank you. I didn't know if you knew who I was. And
Oh, yes, I do know who you are. I love you, girl.
Thank you. I want to ask you, too, because I'm taping some more stuff, some shows here. And I wanted to ask you, or I'll talk to you about it off the air. I'll give you my number because I wanted to see if I can use some of your stuff for the new segments that I'm doing here. That would be so wonderful. I'm including a couple of other artists. But your stuff would really be nice, too, to have it on there. Because I want to ask you, like, how long have you been doing this? Because I feel a lot of soul and depth from your music, and it just feels like this is stuff you created. So I would be real shocked if you told me somebody else wrote this stuff.
Oh, no. I write all my songs. I'm a songwriter first.
I could tell.
Songwriter, producer, I do it all, baby. They don't give enough credit to women. All the males are taking all the credit, but I do all my stuff, to playing keyboards, to writing the lyrics, to putting the song together, making sure everything is tight. I do everything, baby. I wear all hats.
I could tell, and that's what I was going to ask you about. Just playing your stuff on the show, girl, it's just so hot, or some kind of instrumental. If you could just come up with something for me to have, like an open or close or break, I would love it because I could sense all the spiritual energy. And I know you were saying you were Native American for the ethnicity. It was like, did you research it, or did your mom always know? Were you taught about this as you grew up?
Well, I learned a lot of information a couple of years ago about our history, and I found out that actually my great-great-grandparents, they're from here.
Yep.
And I know a lot of our great-great-grandparents are really from here and not from Africa.
Yes.
So, when I do the research, I was like, oh, my God, my great-great-grandmother, she was a full-blood Indian.
Yes.
On my mother's side. And then on my father's side, I have some Cuban in me. So I'm all mixed up.
Most of us are.
Yeah, I see. I see, girl, with all that long, beautiful black hair.
I found that out from my grandmama, too, that our people, all of them come over here in no chains. My grandmama and the Native Americans were already here in North America before white folks came over here and enslaved our people and then brought more of our people from Africa. No, we were already doing our thing here. We are the original Native Americans, so I'm glad I can tell you just tapped into that. It's a very powerful spiritual vibration about you, and I feel it and I hear it in your voice and in the music because you're putting, the way you're playing that keyboard, it's a whole bunch of etheric keys and tones that you're vibrating that goes right into the pussy and the dick chakras. People be feeling that stuff. Somebody just said, well, you put the Vagina Power song back. I'm like, which one? They talking about, what they say, the Sexy Brown or one they want to hear you. They like, why you take her song off? Because they said they feeling it, child, out in the vagina. They grooving at work. They want to roll and pop on something, sit down on something, ride something. See what you done did?
That's what you have to do. See, I'm in the mood. My music is always in the mood for love making and making babies. Because we gotta supply the planet. As Stargates, we gotta keep supplying the planet.
Somebody said last night that they couldn't even watch your video on YouTube because they talking about they felt really pornish and freaky, child. They said they had to stop watching your video. I ain't seen it yet. I don't know if I want to see it. But people in the chat room now talking about they just patting their pussy and shit. They feeling in vagina power. So I'm like, yeah, I got to bring her on the show. Cause,
oh, really?
Because you got the same kind of energy, that I have. So I was feeling that intensity. And,
What's your sign?
Sag.
What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Oh, you're a Sag. I'm a Cap.
I know.
Okay.
And that's all surprised. I'm like, she's a Cap. Well, we're not too far apart, though. So I don't know if you're November, if you're December, January Capricorn.
I'm a December.
Because I'm in November, so we must have some of the same planets or something. Because I just felt that you're comfortable. I like that you're comfortable with your sensuality, your sexuality, and you tapped into the spiritual aspects of the sexuality.
Yes.
A lot of people are real sleazy and slutty with their stuff, and they don't realize that spirituality is also sexuality and then having the balance. So it's like I just didn't know, but I'm sure you did realize that your music is sensual, but it's also spiritual, too.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Yeah, that's where I come from. I mean, I get all of this from my aunt. I don't know if you ever heard of the legendary jazz singer, pianist, Shirley Horn.
Yeah.
She influenced me big time.
Wow.
Shirley Horn is my aunt, and when I was growing up, I used to sit, I used to go to the clubs when I was a kid and just watch her. And I said, I want to do that. And her music was so soulful and touching. It just hit me in my heart every time I listened to it. So she had a big influence on what I did and how I sing and how I, how I sing it, to bring it across to everybody. And the flow of the chord progressions. I know what you're talking about with that keyboard, that piano. When you play that certain chord, you hit a certain chakra in somebody's body.
I'm like, she know what she's doing. She know what she's doing. Because that's why I'm so frustrated. Because I got to get somebody to teach me how to play the piano and the keyboard. Because, girl, all this stuff is coming to me, the same kind of etheric music, and I don't know how to really. I've tried to meet musicians and beat makers and like, look, this is what's in my head. This is what I want. Can you do this? And I try to give it to them, and they don't quite get what I'm trying to say. So I'm like, I just need this stuff to come through my hands, and you know how to do that.
Do you sing?
Girl, I got to
sing.
Yes, I do. And I want to go. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get my voice lessons this year, tune it up, learn how to play, because I can really create all this stuff that's so etheric and hits everywhere I want it to go in the body, all those systems, and you're doing that already. So I think it's so beautiful, and not many people that are gifted and spiritual enough. It's like, yeah, the secular music does it in a destructive way to get people open and make them want to screw and get loose and wild and take their clothes off on the dance floor, but it's a lower level of sexuality that gets you caught up, drug addict, disease, and all kind of other shit.
That's
the way
true.
you're bringing it and doing it, yes, it's sensual and it's sexy, but it's not gutter